At the beginning of the story, we are shown a bar where people are enjoying drinks. A man named Sergio enters this bar. As Sergio opens the door and comes in, a man is exiting. As soon as the man goes out, someone shoots him in the head and he dies. Seeing this, panic spreads among the people. All the people around run away from there. No one knows who fired the shot or from where. In a short while, silence falls over the streets. Everyone inside the bar stands near the door, looking at the dead body. But out of fear, no one goes near the dead man. They don't understand what they should do now. At the same time, a man tries to call the police, but his phone has no network. And when the others check their mobiles, they also have no network. It's as if someone has set up a jammer. Seeing this, they become even more frightened. Then the cleaner of the bar decides that he will go to the dead man. But as soon as he approaches the dead body, someone shoots him too. Seeing this, everyone inside the bar holds their breath and, out of fear, lies down on the ground so that the sniper cannot shoot them. Everyone understands that going outside means inviting their own death. They turn on the TV to find out what is happening. But there is no news about this incident on TV. They are worried that in the middle of a big city like Madrid, 2 people were shot on the street. But nothing about this is being shown on TV. As soon as they look outside, both bodies have disappeared from there and their blood has also been cleaned up. No one understands what is happening here. At that moment, the scooter says, "I think someone has kidnapped all of us and wants none of us to get out of here." Then Sergio says, "Maybe one of us is a terrorist with a bomb and the government wants to catch and kill him so that he can't go out and cause a blast in a public place." Hearing this, a man named Nacho quietly hides a black bag with his foot. While doing this, Sergio sees him. Now Sergio becomes convinced that Nacho is a terrorist. There must be a bomb in his bag. He tells everyone to catch Nacho. After catching Nacho, when they snatch his bag, Nacho says not to open the bag, there's nothing in it. But they don't listen to him, and when the bag is opened, some clothes and a hard disk come out. Elena asks Nacho what's on this hard disk. Nacho says that there is nothing in it that could harm anyone. He says that he works at an ad company and this hard disk contains his work files. But Elena, not listening to him, breaks his hard disk. However, there is nothing inside the hard disk. Nacho gets angry and asks why everyone is suspecting him. There is another briefcase lying in front. Maybe there is a bomb in it. He asks everyone whose briefcase it is. Then Sergio says that the briefcase is his and if anyone tries to touch it, he will kill them. But here, a man named Andre pulls out his gun and points it at Sergio. In front of the gun's barrel, Sergio could do nothing. That's why the bar owner picks up the umpire's briefcase. But the umpire was afraid to open the briefcase. Then a beggar named Israel opens the briefcase and all the ladies' items come out from inside. Sergio says that I have to sell all this and I feel ashamed to tell people about this work of mine. Before anyone could understand anything, they hear a strange noise from the bathroom. When they try to open the washroom door, it is locked from the inside. Somehow, they manage to open the door and enter the bathroom, where they see a fat man lying unconscious. In fact, at the beginning of the story, this man had come into the washroom coughing and has been lying there unconscious since then. There is also a syringe next to this man. They assume he is an addict and leave him there. Just then, they hear the sound of cars from outside. As soon as these people go near the outer gate, they see that many army officers have arrived outside with masks on their faces. Seeing the army soldiers, these people become very happy and start calling for help. The soldiers make a pile of many tires there, set them on fire and leave. Although everyone thought they had come to help, they do not assist and leave. A little later, the news is shown on TV that a large part of the city has caught fire. That's why that place has been sealed off, and now no one can go there. The people trapped outside don't understand why the government is lying. The government itself started this fire. They even saw us, yet they are not taking us. Just then, the man who was unconscious in the bathroom suddenly appears in front of everyone. His entire body is severely swollen.
At the same time, his eyes are also shining like white light. The man says, "Do not come near me and do not try to touch me at all." Saying this, the man falls and dies, and his mobile also slips from his hand and falls. Then, smiling, Israel places coins on the dead man's eyes and says, "We are all going to die." On the other hand, these people pick up the dead man's mobile phone.
And we see that this man was an army officer. In this army officer's phone, there are some photos where people are wearing suits to protect against the virus. Seeing this, Nacho understands that the man who died was infected and lost his life due to the infection. And it is possible that more people here might be infected now. The government might not be letting us leave so that the infection does not spread to the outside world because of us. That's why the government has sealed this place, and the government will not let us leave here at any cost. They are still watching us, and if anyone tries to leave, they will shoot them down. That's why we'll have to call for help from inside. Then Nacho tries to get a signal from this man's mobile phone and climbs onto a table to raise the phone for a signal, and the phone gets network. He tells everyone that the phone now has network. Nacho calls one of his friends. Nacho's friend tells him to quickly call someone from the media and tell them everything. But then Setter also climbs onto the table to talk on the phone and snatches the mobile from Nacho, shouting for help. However, due to too much load on the table, it breaks and their connection is cut. Then Andre asks Nacho for the phone again to get a signal, but the bar owner Amparo stops him and says not to touch the phone because it belongs to the infected man who died from the infection. This phone is also infected, and if you touch this mobile, you will get infected too. Sergio and Andre completely agree with the bar owner's statement. Now this means that Nacho and whoever else touched this mobile or this man, all of them are infected, and there are 5 people who did this. Now these 3 stand on one side and the 5 people who touched the mobile and the dead body stand on the other side. Then Elena says that we shouldn't act crazy. We've been with each other for hours. If we were going to get infected, we would have been infected by now. But Andre takes out his gun and tells Elena to stay away from him, or he will kill her. After this, the bar owner, Sergio and Andre threaten everyone with their gun and say that all of you should go down to the bunker and leave the 3 of us here so that we don't get infected because of you, and take this infected dead body down to the bunker with you. The 5 of them refuse to do this, but then Andre fires a shot, forcing them to comply. And all 5 of them take the dead body down to the bunker, and the bunker door is closed from above behind them. Now only 3 people are left above. The 5 people in the bunker are very distressed. Suddenly, a woman named Trini becomes very ill. She climbs the stairs and shouts to the 3 people outside to open the door, but no one listens to her. Standing on the stairs and hitting the door, Trini loses her balance and falls down, but during the fall, her foot hits the crates of bottles kept nearby, causing those bottles to fall and break. The water inside the bottles starts flowing to one side, giving these 5 people the idea that there must be a way out from here. When they remove the crates lying there, they see a drainage below. This means they can get out of there through the waterway. Now they think about who will go out from there. Just then, Israel removes the drainage grate and decides to go out through the drainage. But the path of this drainage was very narrow. So Israel applies oil all over his body and tries to go down through this drainage, but the hole of the drainage was very small, preventing him from going down, and Israel gets stuck in the hole. Suddenly, they hear the sound of gunfire and the screams of the 3 people above. Hearing the sounds, these people become very anxious. Then they see smoke in the bar above, and realizing this, they understand that the 3 people above have been killed and the entire bar has been set on fire. Then, Trainee goes up to check the situation and tries to open the bunker door. But the bunker door is very hot. Therefore, as soon as Trainee touches it, her hands get burned, and she screams. After that, they bandage Trainee's hands, which gives her some relief. Meanwhile, on the other side, Israel is still badly stuck in the drainage. Now they all work together to get Israel out of the drainage. After this, they sit quietly waiting until the situation above calms down. A few hours later, the fire is completely extinguished, and they decide to come up to the bar. After coming up to the bar, they see that the bar has completely burned to ashes. Then they see that some people are sealing this place badly from the outside. Here, Elena says that she is going to ask for help, but Nacho stops her from doing so. He says that if those people see you, they will kill you. So, it is in our interest to hide here for a few days, and when this whole matter...
They will leave. Everyone agrees with Nacho on this. These people quietly observe everything in silence, because if anyone finds out that there are still 5 people alive inside, they will all be killed. Just then, a mobile phone starts ringing. But the good thing was, the people who were sealing the place outside had left, and the mobile receiving messages belonged to the infected man who was an army officer. Elena picks up his phone and starts reading his WhatsApp chats, in which a man asks the army officer if taking the vaccine has made him feel better. The man replied, "No, my health is very bad and I am hiding in a bar's washroom. Do not try to come to me." Now Elena reads his old chats, in which the dead man had written that he still has 4 more injections left. They understand that the injections he has are the vaccine for this virus. Reading this, everyone becomes happy that this vaccine might work. But they still have a doubt in their minds about how the man died if he had taken the vaccine. Then they start reading the man's old chats and find out that he had been sick for several days. That's why the vaccine injection didn't have an effect on him, and he died. After this, suddenly a call comes on his phone, but before Nacho can pick it up, the mobile battery dies. Now these people try to charge the mobile somehow. Nacho finds a gun there, which he quietly picks up. Meanwhile, Elena says that the man wrote in the chats that he had 4 more left, so why don't we look for those 4 vaccines? After that, they go back down to the bunker and start checking the dead body, but they don't find any vaccine there. Then they remember that this man went to the washroom first. When they reach the washroom, Israel was already sitting there holding the vaccines. Nacho and the others try to persuade Israel and say, "Give us the vaccine." But Israel says, "You are 5 people and there are 4 vaccines. If I give you the vaccine, you won't give me my share of 1 vaccine, because I am a beggar and my life has no value to you." So Israel first takes out an injection and starts injecting himself. Then Nacho points his gun at him, but Israel still injects the vaccine into his body. After that, a scuffle begins between Nacho and Israel. Israel overpowers Nacho and snatches his gun. During this scuffle, the vaccine slips from Israel's hand and falls into the bunker below. Trini quickly goes into the bunker and picks up the vaccine. Holding the vaccine in her hands, she is very happy, but due to the splint on her hand, she cannot hold the vaccine properly, and then it slips from her hand and falls into the drain below. Now these people become worried again and think that one of us will have to go down. Out of all of them, Elena is the thinnest, so they ask her if she can go inside and bring those vaccines. At first, Elena refuses, but then she agrees. After that, oil is applied to Elena's body, and she is forcibly pushed into that small hole. After a lot of effort, she falls into the drain. After searching in the drain water for quite some time, Elena finally finds the vaccine and comes out of the water. Then Nacho throws a wire down towards Elena and tells her to tie the vaccines with this wire, and then he will bring the vaccines up. But Elena clearly refuses because she knows there are 3 people above and only 3 vaccines left. She says that if I give you the vaccines, you will use them and leave me here without a vaccine. Elena tells everyone that if you want the vaccine, you will have to come down. I will not use this vaccine right now and will keep it with me. When you all come down, we will sit and decide. Now, the people above had no other option. Therefore, these people start breaking it to enlarge the path of the hole. While they are busy breaking the hole, Elena starts looking for a way out. After going a little distance, she sees light at one place. First, she hides the injections in a pit there. After that, she goes up the stairs and sees that there is a lot of police force outside who have covered the entire area, and they are burning their 3 companions who died in the bar. We then see that the other 4 people who were in the bunker above have widened the hole and somehow come down. As soon as they come down, a fight starts again between Israel and Nacho. This time, Nacho wanted to snatch the gun from Israel, and this time Nacho takes the gun from him. Just then, the sound of a gunshot comes from underwater, and Nacho comes up. When they see that Nacho has come up, but Israel hasn't come out yet, they understand that Israel is dead, and they start saying to each other that Nacho has killed Israel. But Nacho says that he didn't kill Israel, rather Israel swam away somewhere. But they don't believe Nacho's words.
Adding to crime. These people tell Nacho to throw the gun, but Nacho refuses. Now, at first, Nacho very lovingly asks Elena where the vaccine is, but when Elena doesn't tell, Nacho side.
He takes the point and tells Elena to give the vaccine. Now, Nacho says that we have 3 vaccines and if I kill Sitar, we can easily share the vaccines with each other. But Elena refuses to do this. She says, don't kill Sitar, I am ready to give you the vaccine. After this, Elena takes them outside where she had hidden the vaccine. Slowly, they keep moving forward. Nacho and Elena walk ahead while Sitar and Trainee follow behind them. Then Sitar falls into the water and Trainee somehow risks her life to save Sitar. Here, Trainee tells everyone that one of us 4 has to die anyway. I am the oldest among you and I have lived my life. So she tells Nacho to shoot her so that they can easily share the vaccines and save their lives. After thinking for a long time, Nacho points the gun at Trainee, but he cannot shoot. After that, Trainee takes the gun from Nacho, goes a little distance away and shoots herself. Now only 3 people were left. And they only had 3 injections. So everyone takes 1 injection each. Meanwhile, they start hearing voices from the place where Trainee had killed herself. When they go there, they see that someone has placed coins on Trainee's eyes, and they realize that this is the work of Israel, because Israel does this. Just then, Israel attacks Sitar from behind and kills him. Israel was very angry and was after Nacho and Elena's lives. Just then, Nacho and Elena see stairs ahead. They both quickly run towards the stairs and start climbing to escape from Israel. But then, the injection Elena has slips from her hand and falls down. Now, because Israel was also climbing the stairs behind them to kill them. That's why Elena couldn't go back to pick up the injection, because if she went down, Israel would kill her. Then Israel grabs Nacho by the leg. At that moment, Nacho realizes that he won't be able to get out. Therefore, he hands his vaccine to Elena and tells her to take care. Just then, Israel grabs Nacho by the leg and pulls him down forcefully. Both of them fall down and die. Then Elena injects herself with the vaccine given by Nacho and opens the drainage cover to get out. As soon as she comes out, she sees a lot of people and notices that the government has sealed off the entire area ahead. At that moment, a woman takes off her jacket and puts it on Elena, and Elena blends in with the crowd. In this story, some innocent people also die, but the government had to take this step out of necessity, because if these people mingled with others without the vaccine, this virus could have spread worldwide. Therefore, the government had to